all set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joaquin Diaz.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So here's Francisco Lindor now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
No checks, it ain't real. If you ain't earned respect, it ain't real. If you ain't out on the fields, make on the net, cause it ain't real, it ain't real.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Acuna is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
1-1.
Pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now it'll be Austin Riley. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Hit in the air out to center field.
Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Next up is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself at a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Now to the plate, Drew Waters, a base hit in his first trip.
The left fielder, Drew.
Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Stepping in once again is Trey Harris. First delivery to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Jordan Balazovic, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Plesac.
Philadelphia. The pitcher, Zach Plesac.
First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Willie Castro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Joaquin Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back.
And gone up into the second deck.
A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit back to, and this is off the second base bag. Fielded cleanly, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Second baseman.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch, Ozzie Albies is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High chopper to third. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Acuna digs in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The relay throw, and he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. On the ground to the left side. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chopped weakly to the left. And he fouls this one off. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at a called strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Harper on at first. Nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to short, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Chris Martin is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. JT Realmuto will be next. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next up, JT Realmuto. His prior history versus this. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. Throw to third, but he's in there, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
No balls and 1 strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Willie Castro.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Philadelphia is out in front here, 3-0. The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Devin Williams takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now Austin Riley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to bat, Drew Waters. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Willie Batista is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Johan Camargo is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Joaquin Diaz. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Misses, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to stand in is Francisco Lindor, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Dias leads off second with nobody out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. And now the runner's trying for third. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
2-2 is a fastball that misses.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next, it'll be Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.